Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper, and it's time for World of Warships live stream number 35. That's where we're finally at, I guess. As with all of our live streams, we like to start off with our stream schedule. So today is the 7th of June, it is Thursday. Our next live stream is going to be on the 12th of June 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So welcome everybody that's coming in. Hope we can get some good gameplay in. I realized after watching the last live stream over that we spent a grand total of zero battles in the Buffalo. I guess we'll have to go check it out. We did everything else though, so at least there was that. Hopefully we can get it all covered. So, all right. Also, as with always, we like to start off with the, just a heads up for those who are Discord junkies. There is a link to the description in the description to my Discord server. Check it out. Lots of people there willing to help you out with World of Warships. There's a bunch of us that are playing World of Tanks, but War Thunder Ground Forces as well. I'm sure there's some World of Tank players in there as well. Just in general, it's a great place to hang out. It is literally a gaming lounge. So there's voice chat there. There's a whole bunch of other things as well. So if you have not, feel free to check that out. Enough of talking about that. Let's go look at this. Import. Apparently, the chat is not showing up. Gosh. Eine Moment, bitte. As with always, nothing is without technical issue, apparently. Okay. Now we should have the chat up. Alright, well, we're gonna rush off and we're gonna play the Buffalo first. Where is it? I don't even have a, see, look at this, I don't even have a commander assigned to it. That's how, like, unenthused with the idea I am. I guess we will send Daniel Ward there. This is actually going to be kind of sketch because, it's going to be kind of sketch because, as you can see, only 10-point captain, so... Alright, so, nope, not preventative maintenance, my bad. Expert loader, expert marksman, we'll do superintendent, concealment expert. I don't think I have enough for 4 more points in free captain. Nope. We will probably, by the end of this, have enough, though. Oh, man, I don't even have it upgraded yet. Auxiliary armaments mod 1... Propulsion mod 1. Somebody was asking on the comment section to the last video, do I run propulsion mod 1, damage control systems mod 1, or steering gears mod 1? And I know I've hashed it out a bunch of times on the How to Play series. I tend to run the propulsion mod 1 because of all of the benefits that it entails. Goodness gracious, this thing has a terrible rudder shift time and horrible agility. Goodness gracious. Main battery mod 3 for right now. Make sure we get these all upgraded. Either is saying we need to get more chat on the Discord channel. I agree. How would we go about doing that? That's what I would like to know. I am a far cry from an expert in Discord. Remember how long it took me to get the Discord server up? Okay. Well, I think more than the ship as a whole, to me, and maybe this is because I just really liked the Baltimore. The whole ship to me seems like a downgrade. The only thing it has over the Baltimore is an extra 3 barrels, which quite honestly really doesn't do much. I mean, I guess it does, but not really. I don't know. we're gonna stack on some flags here. We're not gonna do our commander XP flags. We're gonna do some other stuff. Yeah, we need that. We'll throw those guys on there as well. The you know, the big thing is look at the rudder shift time and the turning circle. So 800 meters in 9 seconds. Where's my now tier 8 Baltimore? 730, so 70 meters tighter, almost a second and a half faster rudder shift time. Just crazy. Talk about how to play and how many weeks are we behind the French battleships and VMF cruisers. Yeah, we're behind, and it's mostly because I've not really been in the mood, I guess is the right way. Been kind of burned out with the game, not gonna lie. Put on our military month contributor flag. Okay, so I think we're finally ready to go with this thing. Just not a, I don't know, to me it doesn't seem like this is going to be much of an upgrade. Also, as far as warship design goes, there is no way in heck this ship would have ever been built after the Baltimores. A midship aircraft handling facilities, not something the U.S. would have done. This step-down rear deck, not something the U.S. would have done. You would have seen those aircraft parked happily right here, and this deck would have gone flush all the way across, and you probably wouldn't have seen that turret there if it was that big of an issue. Hello, Edward. Hello, Faye. Moon. Man, we got a lot of people checking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Hopefully, and it looks like it, I was going to say, hopefully the cruiser spam has died down some. Also, have you seen the legendary module for the Henry, and what do you think of it? I'll be honest, I haven't really spent any time looking at the World of Warships forums. I haven't been paying attention at all to the word I'm looking for here. I haven't paid attention at all to really the forums or any of the news that's coming out. Well, there's a lot of things that I honestly haven't had a chance to look at, so I don't know what else to really say about that. But I can. James is asking about Missouri, and Zachy is asking about Iowa. We will probably do one of those. Cruiser spam hasn't stopped. Dang it. Here I was hoping, and there Lil Will goes, just dashing all my hopes. We got 2 Buffaloes on the enemy team, as well as a Cleveland, Edinburgh, and Chapayev. And finally, aircraft carrier. What is this? Did they like release aircraft carrier update or something? Yay. You know. To battle, let's go. You could let me do a guest contributor video on the next French ship. Okay. I have set up finally an email address. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with it, but it does exist now for the YouTube channel. I have no hope. Neither can you. What? John, I'm alright. Been like I was saying a little bit before you popped in here, just a little burned out with the game, but that's kind of expected. Really need to start maybe playing some other games a little bit more religiously. Maybe not necessarily for the YouTube channel stuff, but gun angles seem to be pretty good. Oh, this is the first game in it, so we'll see what happens. This is the first game that I can actually talk about. I'll send you replays to reviews. Okay. You can do that. You can also send the link through Discord if you have them uploaded to WoW's replays. I still wish that Wargaming would fix the cruiser, not cruiser, would fix the replay theater, for lack of a better phrase. Not a huge fan of the way they have it set up. UA Young, also, what makes a good DD player? Wait a minute, I must have missed something. Is that just a request? I don't know. Maybe you could do a Set of Corsa video series and teach noobs how to actually drive. Oh, man. I don't even know that I'm good enough to teach people how to drive. And probably not in a Set of Corsa. I do have race room experience, which would actually probably be the choice that I would make, because, let's face it, it has my DTM Fox body on it. Edward's asking me to play Akizuki. We'll see. I not had terribly good luck with Akizuki on live stream, but that doesn't mean I'm not opposed to giving it a shot again. iRacing? I've never actually played iRacing, and I don't think it would be a good idea for me to start. What's going on here? We got some... Whoa. That horn is bad. Doesn't look like anyone's over here at sea. It looks like their whole team pretty much went the other way. Ask not, sir. He knows. Okay. How about that new Tier 7 American Cruiser? Saw a replay of it. Seems pretty good. Which one? You talking about the down-tiered New Orleans? You talking about the Boise, Helena? Which one ye be talking about? Man, those turrets are freaking slow. This is what I don't like about the the ship so far. To me, it just doesn't seem like an upgrade over the Baltimore. And I'm sure a large part of that is because I am like hardcore. Ooh, that Edinburgh. We missed. I'm sure a large part of it has to do with the fact that I'm such a Baltimore fangirl, I guess is a good way of wording that. Like, there's literally nothing else that I want to play consistently aside from like the old school Tier 9 Baltimore. It was such a good ship. But there's just a lot of raw stats in this that just don't add up to good ship territory, you know? Oh, he's slowing down. Way slowing down. And my estimation is he's going to be backing up here pretty soon, so we're still detected by something here. I don't know what it is. Hey, buddy. I hear you like AP shells, so we put AP shells in your Citadel so you can have AP shells while you're being AP shelled. Yep, okay. Thought so. Back to moving forward. He's in the smoke. Okay. Man, that dispersion dough. Well, see, it keeps trying to... I wish Stop. Stop targeting things. I hate this dispersion system. It really is annoying. Okay, so we got this other buffalo here, so we'll just focus on him instead. Damage-wise, I mean, we're doing alright damage. And we're up to 21,000. That's gonna hurt. That might even kill him. Nope. 3,800. Hipper. Jeez and Pete's. I'm glad that Hipper took that shot. Okay. So at this point, I don't think we're gonna get a... Whoa, Chapayev. Destroyers. Where have I been this entire time? Chapayev must be AFK. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think he just volunteered to sit out in the open and get pelted by a French cruiser. For most loving your how to play videos, they've helped me so much. Awesome. I'm glad that they're being a help, man. It's comments like that that make me keep doing them, even though I realize that I get burnt out quite easily on this game. I think part of it has to do with, you know, being involved in this game for as long as I've been involved in it. It's just very, very difficult to really, I don't want to say appreciate. That's not the word either. And we're going to switch to HE because we've got radar to use. So we're gonna turn this on this destroyer as soon as we get... Gotta be careful. We're broadside to some cruisers. Hey, Lo Yang, how's it going? What are you doing? Well, we might as well turn those on, too. Now that he's made me sit stationary to their entire team, our AA seems to be doing some good work. My aiming seems to not be. You'd think this Alsace would be super grateful of the fact that, we're getting lucky here. We need to make a choice. We either need to turn in or we need to turn out. One of the two. So let's turn in. My aiming is off even. Leon? Shooting HE. Okay. Well, if Friedrich is no longer interested in playing, so that's always a good sign. Once again, we're gonna keep pushing the carrier. So long as the carrier continues to spot this Lo Yang, I think we'll be able to engage him. We don't want to push too aggressively and end up being I don't know, isolated up here because our team is running away. Team! Grr. Well, unfortunately, we're about to die. Look at that! Hey, that's fracking brilliant. Might as well eat that torpedo, if not those. Oh, there's the Lexington. Not... Well, we tried. So far, not liking it. First initial observations are that the ship is extremely sluggish. It's slow to respond to the helm. It's really not a good. It's really not a good ship design. I don't like it. It's not an issue of reload or anything else. It's just that you saw that Citadel. That would have never have happened in the Baltimore. Let's get away from this action a little bit because a little too loud. But you would have never gotten that Citadel that easily. That Friedrich der Grosse would have struggled to get a good Citadel on a Baltimore because the Baltimore is a little bit more wiggly than the Buffalo is, and with that comes some added benefits, I guess you could call it. But it also has a smaller Citadel. We'll go look at that. But I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what else to say. Maybe as I play it more, I'll get to like it, but I don't know. Okay, most battles start slow in the Buffalo, at least for me. Well, the Buffalo as a whole starts off slow. The thing is less maneuverable and less capable than the Baltimore is, in my opinion. Just... ugh. About time the armor on DDs is changed. You mean like with regards to shells from battleships penetrating? I don't know. Jeff, I think Baltimore is basically the same ship. It lost its heel, which means you can't be as ridiculously aggressive with it. But it's still a good ship. Cleveland's okay. I mean, we had a good game in it. We only played one, but it is what it is. I'm not currently playing a CV. I was actually playing the Buffalo, and we're not going to end up very high on the podium here, I don't think. I mean, our actions kind of helped sort of, you know, I don't want to say propagate, but definitely helped, wow, Carrier. Out of all the things you could have engaged, you completely fubbed up that torp drop. Anywho. The Cleveland seems fine. And the only thing is that the Cleveland is going to require IFHE. And it's going to be situationally overpowered. It's going to depend on maps. Maps like this, where you've got places to hide, where you've got good islands like this island and this island. These two islands over here to camp behind, and this island here. You can be ridiculously overpowered. Because, like most things, nothing has really changed in how strong the ship is. In fact, it's gotten a lot more powerful. It's just that it sees a lot of higher tier battleships that are significantly more lethal. And so that's one downside to it. Yeah, work's been okay. It's work. It's been busy as usual. Summertime is here. I don't know if this game's going to continue, if we're going to win this or not. Not close enough for me to really hang out and watch. I mean, we were within we're less than 100 points away from victory, and now I don't know what. We'll go ahead and we'll pull out the Missouri. We need to get our captain off of the Montana for that. Captain build is the usual U.S. captain build. This is the build that I have for Missouri. So, auxiliary armaments mod 1, damage control mod 1, AA guns mod 2, steering gears mod 2, concealment systems mod 1, artillery plotting room mod 2. Captain skills, preventative maintenance, expert marksman, adrenaline rush, basic firing training, superintendent, advanced firing training, concealment expert. This build is a good mix of AA, survivability, and damage dealing. Why it's good? Oh, Buffalo game ended. We won! Fascinating. And we were second on our team. How? I want to know how I ended up being second on our team after all that. I mean, damage-wise, 60,000, 1.5 million potential damage, okay, fine. But 15 aircraft, whatever. That's really not that impressive. I don't know. Hey, Buff20, what's going on? Let's go collect our container before we get too excited here. More signals and camouflages. We need more speed flags. More speed flags. Ready, go. No. Dang it. Secondary battery stuff, and that's fires. Don't care about this camo. Get more duplicates to finish out the Yamamoto campaign. Okay, so we were going to play Missouri. So here's Missouri in all our glory. Let's make sure we've got one last thing. We need to make sure we've got all of our flags on for maximum credit gain. Only 50% credits? Is there one with better credit return than that? That's 20%. I don't think there is. Alright, let's go. Could you play the Graf Spee at some point? Sure. Yep, I definitely have a Demo Expert and IFHE on my light cruiser captains. If you remember from the light cruiser, the captain skills build, I kind of briefly talked about how the U.S. Light and heavy cruisers can kind of start off the same, but they rapidly diverge, and that a 19-point Cleveland captain is definitely going to require IFHE, and in my opinion, Demo Expert on top of that helps out a lot. Definitely gets the... definitely lets the enemy know that you're paying attention to them. So, yes, somebody let me into the USS Mint, the USS Money, whatever you want to call her. She's anything but miserable. Well, that guy's rude. What's he in? Cabzadecal. He's in Edinburgh. Well, we'll just have to go do that. Is there more communication on upper tiers or just an Asian server problem? I honestly don't know. There really isn't that much communication that goes on at the high tiers in on the NA server. There's just not that much communication that goes on in game altogether. And I hesitate to suggest this because I know exactly what the quote-unquote rebuttal is going to be, but Wargaming could really deal with expanding the in-game voice system to include everyone. That's my personal opinion, and I know somebody's going to say, yeah, but, you know, what if somebody is spamming it? Well, if there's somebody that's spamming the chat, you know, you right-click on them, and you go down here, add to blacklist, and then you can make their stuff stop. That, to me, seems like a fair compromise that would encourage team play a little bit better. That's just my opinion. And you could also add another option in the under reports that says, you know, spamming chat or spamming voice chat, whatever. That would be a fantastic option to encourage more team play. USS Make It Rain. Well, ship is good at printing credits. I'm glad I decided to be a little bit more cautious about the start to this because there are tier 10 carriers in this match. Midways. Who in their right mind still plays carriers? I don't know. So, oh my goodness. Woo! Look at that! Oh my goodness. We're gonna end up either missing or... What? Okay, so 12 is a little too much. Get me in. Put me in, coach! He's broadside. Put me in! No! I doubt we're gonna get anything out of that now. Well, it was worth a shot. Hey! 2 normal pens, which only one of them counted for damage. Because lol, wargaming. Focus down the Mogami. Let's get that ship out of this fight. I really want to focus those guys down, though, first. Seriously, somebody finish that guy off. Thank you. Bismarck. Oh, AA finally doing some work. There's a good... Holy cow! Oh, I like this boat. It's good damage dealing. Lots and lots of good damage. That Cleveland is rip. Rip! Rip! Is he gonna escape? He escaped! Cleveland, protect! We're gonna turn in. Oh, that Cleveland must have scared him away or something. I'm good with it. We're gonna head towards B, and we're gonna see if we can't help our Cleveland push B. That's gonna be the best thing. Aiming wise, you know, aiming at these ships that are kind of running away and angling away, it is not easy. It is a little difficult to get good hits on them. My recommendation for accomplishing getting good hits, though, is to make sure to lead appropriately. And when they're sailing away from you, you need to make the rounds land in the superstructure, because you're never going to get pens or anything like that, landing them on the armored belt while they're angled. Peacekeeper, how much XP do BBs get potential damage from potential damage, if any? Do you think BBs should get XP or more XP for potential damage to encourage BBs to tank more for the team? I don't know what the specific numbers are, but I would say that that would be a good idea to encourage better team play. Oodaloy. We're probably going to regret this, but we're going to turn in. And the reason why I say we're probably going to regret this is because I don't want to end up being broadside. If I can avoid it, Oodaloy. Moving out. Well, that was a waste. Alright. Izumo. We're gonna... Oh my goodness. Accelerate. Mighty Money. Accelerate. Let's go. We're gonna start our turn. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. Switch those up to that. Izumo is now sailing away. I'm sorry, Cleveland, but that triple Citadel was necessary. Allow me to tank some rounds for you, brother. That was a big hit on that Izumo. Okay. Make ourselves a good, juicy target. We're going to focus down the Friedrich der Gross. Mostly because his secondaries are annoying. Good night. Let's move up. Especially since there's enemy battleships over there that are wanting to... Oh. We weren't able to save you, comrade. We're gonna move up. Oh my goodness, please. Keep shooting them down. Notice we held our Good God. Well, this sucks. Oh, that sucks too. We're broadside to this Bismarck, who is opening up. We're getting some work done, but our carrier was just $1 short and a day late to that help. It would have been nice to have a little bit more from him, but we didn't quite have it. Turn out! Let's go! I could be dead here. Maybe not. We might be good. Well, we got the kill, regardless, so... Nothing else, there is that. We're actually gonna sit here for a little bit until our team decides to join us. We might get lucky and find ourselves a Baltimore. We definitely don't want to go. That guy is bad news for us right now. Edinburgh. He was the one that was being super salty at the beginning of this. So let's see if we can't creep up over that way. Would love to have my heal up right about now. Would also love to have my guns up right about now because that Edinburgh is just dying. That worked. Does it work when I say dying? Does that work? Is that how this game works? Say, well, he's dying, and then he dies? I mean, that would be neat. CV, your fighters, bitte. Oh, this Cleveland is glorious. AP dive bombs hurt. Oh, those are HE dive bombers. Why HE? What the heck? Ooh, that Montana got scared off too. Nice. See, he's waiting. Conqueror's backing up. I think we can poke this Conqueror and finish him. Or not finish him, but at least get some good damage on him. More of that nonsense coming up over there. Ooh, those are gonna hit. Those are gonna look good. Gimme, gimme! Really? 4? Four penetrations, Wargaming. 4 penetrations, and not a single freaking Citadel. Oh, great. Here I would have thought, maybe, just maybe, right? That Benson is not doing smart things with his torpedoes right now. That's fine. We're gonna move out of this position. Hopefully double up some of our AA and stuff. I don't think we can sneak these over this island, though. Meme ship, Izumo. Yeah, it's a meme ship, alright. Absolutely none good. Give me the repair. Let's go. What am I shooting at, aircraft-wise? Alright, so hitting a wiggly ship like this is going to be awfully difficult, but we'll just pretend we have an idea of what we're doing. No. You're close. Well. Yeah, I would say that battleships getting some extra credits and stuff for, you know, being on fire would be good. I'd be game with that. That's tempting. Don't mind if I do. Put this jerk face out of his misery. Hello. At least now we've got Republique, Benson, Cleveland AA, but that's not going to be enough. Just keep focused. I want to kill air attack. Lol. I don't care about the air attack. I care about killing the carrier, which is why I'm shooting at him. And getting nothing really for damage, unfortunately. His aircraft are headed off the other way. Let's focus our attention on the next target. There's a heavy cruiser by the name of Baltimore. That he's dead. If he doesn't, yeah, he's dead. Goodbye. What? What? Oh, come on. How is that? What do I think of the Rune and Hindi nerf? Rune and Hindenburg got nerfed or are getting nerfed? That's news. Why? Now he's dead. Thank you. Jeez and Pete. Okay. Rude moron option, maybe. Yeah. I wonder if he has the HMS Warspite. Who, me? As a super tester, you take ships to training room for testing or only in battles. We do all sorts of things with super test ships. We tied for first place. I shot down twice as many aircraft and killed an additional person. Money-wise, 1.5 million. I wonder how many credits this thing gives. Can you, like, tell me? Whatever. Yeah. I'll take it. 1 million potential damage. 1.4 is what we pocketed. So for the people who say that you still can't pocket good money in the Missouri, you're crazy. Indian Rune are getting changed because Wormy said they are used too much. Well, I would agree, but what are they changing? It will never remove the cancer that's conquered. It's so broken it would take more time to replace it right than just leave it. Shows how lazy the devs are. I don't know that that's true either. I do believe that the solution to that problem is easier than many people want to admit. What do we get for a reward from that? 1 million credits. Okay. Destroy one enemy destroyer. And if they survive. I think we can handle that one as well. Plus 1 second for reload. They are supposedly overachieving again. Okay. I guess. I'd imagine shooting a carrier in real life would be the mostly critical components with minimal armor. The whole dang ship should be a Citadel. You're probably either hitting aircraft bombs or fuel. Yeah. I don't think that would be a lot of fun, though, for a carrier captain. Not that I really care what most carrier captains have to say, because not really a fan of the class. Still no speed flags. That's unfortunate. What makes a good DD captain? Somebody who is willing to spot. Yes, there are test ships over there. Somebody who is willing to spot. Somebody who's willing to play for the caps. Who's not afraid to push, you know, certain areas. Okay, so module-wise, here's my Kizuki upgrades. Main armaments mod 1, propulsion mod 1, aiming systems mod 1, which, you know, it is what it is. Steering gears mod 2, and concealment systems mod 1. Captain skill-wise, IFHE is required. There is no question about that. IFHE is required. Typical destroyer build otherwise. Preventative maintenance, last stand, superintendent, concealment expert, IFHE. From there, haven't really decided. Let's see, 14 points. That means 3 would be 17 and 2. So that means I could choose either basic firing training for faster reload, which I think this would actually be diminishing returns, but it'd have more AA DPS, which would be kind of nice. I could also do demo expert for more fires. Exterior, looking at flags here. Might as well throw that guy on there. Got no reason not to. I want to throw a speed flag on there, so let's just do it. Camouflage. Can't change the camouflage of the hunter one, and all of these camos, you only get blue. Not, yeah, no thanks. Okay. Alright, let's go. DDs get new plate thickness because DD captains are mad at BBs using AP ammo on. I still don't think that that's going to change anything. I mean, the whole thing that... The whole reason why... Jeez, and Pete's, we're in a tier 10 fight, too. The whole reason that battleships do so much damage is because the shells are landing lengthwise in the ship. So in order for that to go away, they'd have to reduce the hull plating to be thin enough that it doesn't activate the AP shells on a battleship. The problem is if you do that, it makes these things uber susceptible to HE spam, which is going to be a massive benefit to the US cruiser line. So, yeah. Now, Mr. Irritation, you got to be careful with that assumption that they would have never gotten close enough to CVs, because look at what happened with Taffy 3 and Leyte Gulf. You had Yamato and company firing at granted they were escort carriers, so let's not beat around the bush. They were escort carriers. It wasn't like they were, you know, the end-all be-all of carriers, but they were still shooting at carriers. So that's just my opinion. Haberovsk, Gearing, Shimaka. Why are all of the ships that could cap this all the way over there? I do not want to go cap B by myself. This is suicide. Look at what ships there are. This ship is definitely best played more passively than other destroyers, even more so than the IJN, because than the rest of the IJN DD line. And it has to be it really has to be played differently. But Leyte, same difference. You meant what I knew. I'm half tempted just to go overload that side with destroyers and stuff, but how to install mods and WoWs, for example, Day and Port. Aslane's mod pack. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Aslane's mod pack makes it very, very easy to install mods. That's about the only way to really effectively to do it. I mean, there are other ways, but yeah. Yamato's guns cannot depress enough or turn fast enough to shoot the DDs. It was their secondaries that most of the damage to Taffy 3. I think there was more to it than just that, but definitely not an insignificant part of it. Yamato's primary focus wasn't even on the destroyers that were attacking her anyway. Oh no! Cleveland, whatever will you do? That sucks. I spotted something! It's a gearing! I spotted another thing! Don't know what it is. We're gonna dump those torps there. Being detected stinks. Oh, we got him on fire. Womp, womp, womp. Nope. 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 Bad Montana. Go to Gulag. Huh. I wonder what's right here. Who wants to play a game? Freaking A. Radar is the longest freaking radar ever. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. You back it up. You back it up. His torpedoes are inbound, so we're leaving. This was fun while it lasted, but we're not hanging around to figure out exactly when those torpedoes are coming. Plus, Z-52! Why is he not pushing? If I were him, I would be pushing so hard right now. Do not use mods, use the Force. Really? We had a Missouri that went all the way to the other... Really? What a joke. Would like to congratulate our Missouri on being on the wrong side of this map. For what reason is yet to be determined. Curious. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we're gonna end up dead. 5-1 says we're dead. There's no 5-1. That's 110-1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How in God's name did that occur? Really? Stop that. Okay. We don't want to keep going too close because this Des Moines radar is going to be up here pretty soon. Also, convenient destroyer smoke is convenient. We'll put those there. Those look like Shima torps. That's because they are Shima torps. This is what I hate about the way this is rolling right now. Like, there's literally nothing I can do with that Z-52 over there. It's just gonna be headache-inducing. I don't have any targets to really successfully engage. Oh my goodness. Knock it off. Enough of this. At least my Battlestar Galactica sounds are going well or something. Why are my guns... What? Fine. Spotted something. Kamikaze. Nope, Z-52. We're gonna do what we can. Ooh, hey, buddy. What's happening? Don't mind if I do. So Akizuki, as far as gunnery goes, really, that's it. This AP doesn't suck that bad. All right, back to HE. Bismarck, don't YOLO. Bismarck, don't YOLO. Come on. I know you're there. You cannot hide from me yet. This is like death by 1,000 paper cuts, too, so even more irritating. "52 seconds in smoke. We finally have a target that we can engage and not worry about getting, you know, Z-52'd from the rear. Just have to worry about getting gearing from the other side. You know, as far as this ship is concerned, this is about what you should expect from it. Very low damage output. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, good. Wiggle! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Talk about fortunate. We're getting looky today. That is a dead Bismarck. Pop our reload booster here. But as far as the ship is concerned, its performance, especially in these matches, is distinctly poor. There's just no easy way around it. Can IFHE work on any destroyer? Sure, it can work. Just there's something you need to remember, and that's that no matter how much you want it to work, your damage output is severely limited to stuff that you can pen. With 5-inch guns, you really don't need anything more than you know, than what you've got. So for me, I personally don't think it's really all that important to have IFHE on 5-inch gun destroyers. Now, destroyers that have, you know, 100 millimeters, yeah, you definitely want some Buffalo about to die. Would love to go save you, but if you're gonna die, I don't want to come over here and waste my time. We gotta help. Our team is actually doing well, in spite of all of this. So... Yep, thought so. Mr. Z-52. Doot. Really? That was BS, if I ever heard it, saw it. Too much heat. High explosive anti-tank rounds, too effective. Stop detecting me. Okay, move. Oi! What in the deuces did that come from? Oh, I'm dead. Somehow. There's another destroyer up here to the north. See? See? Those are not Shimakaze torps. Those are gearing torps. And I can say that with fairly decent confidence because, no way that gearing is dumb enough to go charge my smoke, is there? Why not? What do we have to lose? Throw those downrange. Meanwhile... So we really didn't get to be, anything aside from a glorified pincushion. We spotted the Shima. No, we spotted the gearing. That's worse. So at this point, WASD is probably not going to save us, so we're just going to have to rely on doing enough damage to him that the rest of our team can effectively take him out. Which isn't difficult given the fact that Akizuki is really good. We're dead. We're dead. Got him! Got him! Ah! 28 hit points. There goes. That was a good trade though. Yeah. Woof. Tips for the glass for your peacekeeper, zigga zigga zigga. Oi oi oi. Okay. Uh, or my button thing not no working? Okay. Okay, Ducky. Yeah, that was definitely scary. That fire RNG is terrible. Really not good. Really, really not very good. But that's just that's just Akizuki in general. And I honestly think that if I had Demo Expert, it'd be a little bit different. But you know, hey, we got 5 spots, which to me is nothing short of impressive because this is probably the least stealthy of all the destroyers in this battle range. And 1.3 million potential damage in a destroyer is nothing short of godlike. We can thank our lucky stars that we were not a torpedo eater that entire. I really thought we were going to eat one. Oof. But, you know, for a ship that was designed primarily as an anti-aircraft destroyer, and one that has a, well, in real life did not have a high explosive shell, per se, really only had AA shells, whew, I'd say we did pretty good. That trade and 43,000 damage, okay, it's not the world's greatest amount of damage, but that trade, I'd take that trade any day of the week. Akizuki for gearing, yep, absolutely. I think we're going to win this one. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to go back to port, and we're going to pick up another one. Keep the ball rolling. Let's see, we played 3 battles in an hour. That's really quite slow. Nothing new there for me, I guess. Oh, we were going to talk about Buffalo Citadel. So, let's choose a different port here that shows us the water line. Let's choose Twitch Prime. Okay. So, Citadel size. So, same 27mm bow plating, arm and hull plating, 27mm deck. However, look at how high up above the Citadel, the water the Citadel is, compared to Baltimore. So, for those wondering where the line is, this red line is actually above the water. You can see it kind of floats up and above the water, but you can see the top of the armor belt there. It's where the camo changes right here. Okay? So that's the top of the armor belt. That is basically a waterline Citadel. Here is the Buffalo. Again, looking at the red line here, that's where the Citadel is located at. Yep, that's bigger. And on top of that, look at how much more real estate is on the front of this, between the distance between the Citadel and the nose. Wolfhoven Gaming super chatted $10. Thank you very much, man, for that. No message with it, though. What's the dealio with that? Anyway, going back to our differences here between the Baltimore and the Buffalo, and the reasons why I'm not particularly a fan. That Citadel is the biggest one, so let's take off the bow plating. Yep, we ended up winning. How high did we get? Mid-pack. I'll take it. That gearing kill. We did 16,000 damage to a gearing with only about, I don't know, what would you call that? 2,000 hit points left? Okay, so Citadel size-wise, here's the Buffalo. This is 127 mil. I think the actual, like, numbers are the same. I need to take this off. Nope, it's actually thicker on the Brooklyn, or on the Baltimore. So, here you go. You know, it's, I don't know what to tell you. 65 millimeter of Citadel decking, Buffalo, 76. So, we have a little bit more deck armor, but a lot less of this, a thwart head bulkhead. I don't know. I don't like Buffalo. It's too fragile. It reminds me too much of this ship, except for one difference. This ship is maneuverable as heck in comparison. 6.9 second rudder shift, 770 meters per second turning radius. So, I don't know. No, I don't think the Citadel is too high on the Buffalo. It's the same height as the Des Moines is. It's just that this ship has the maneuverability of a Glacier compared to Des Moines, compared to Cleveland, compared to Baltimore. I don't know. Let's well, do we want to play that, or let's play it. Well, we're gonna play Tier 8 Cleveland. We played it a little bit on the last live stream. Let's look at upgrades. So here's my upgrades. I've got Auxiliary Armaments Mod 1. You could take Main Armaments Mod 1, it ends up being about the same. Either one of those, you're going to lose turrets all the time anyway. Might as well keep what little AA you do have available. Propulsion Mod 1. AA Guns Mod 2, although Aiming Systems Mod 1 is definitely a usable one. Steering Gears Mod 2, and of course Concealment Systems Mod 1. 5.8 second rudder shift time, 660 meter turning circle radius. This thing is maneuverable, which is fantastic. So, hey, I'm doing a poll on how many YouTubers disliked Last Jedi. I don't feel obligated to answer. I actually didn't mind The Last Jedi, but I have a screwed up taste in shows, and I watched it for the entertainment value, not because of, oh, well, it's, you know, it's something that we need to. No, it was good. I enjoyed it. We're ready. I think we're loaded up. Modules. There was something I want to check. We have access to all sorts of upgrades: defensive fire, radar, hydroacoustic search. Here's the captain skills, by the way. Still running expert loader. Still running expert marksman. Still running Superintendent Concealment Expert. That you notice that carries over, like, hey, look, here's my Des Moines. You notice what changed? So between Des Moines, which has a 19-point captain... Oh, actually, I think my Baltimore has... Yeah, okay, so here, between Baltimore and Cleveland, the only thing that changes is the location of this 4-point skill. It went from advanced firing training on the heavy cruisers to IFHE. That's the only difference. Let's go. The hit points need a buff. It's too low for its tier. Should be 40, 44k-ish. On Cleveland? Or on Buffalo? Oh, yep. Cruisers are still ridiculous. I'm seeing that now. Want to see the gearing now when they nerf the torps at 10.5. Wait, they're nerfing gearing torps? When? What am I? Where is all this stuff getting posted that I am missing? I don't think I would get hooked on Star Wars Episode 7 and 8, but since I watched 1 through 6, I was already a fan. I'm just watching them out of habit now, even if they aren't as good. I think they're fine. I really do. You know, at least it was far less depressing than watching. Well, this is a good map for this. At least it was far less depressing than what was the one that was supposedly between the episodes that picks up at episode 4? I forget what the name of that one was. See, it goes to show how little of a Star Trek or Star Wars fan I am. I thought they were entertaining and I thought they were well done. But that's just me. Notzer, no Zoop, Flamu, been reporting the nerfs and changes. These leaks are coming from the Wargaming dev blog posts on Facebook. Huh. No nerf. You get the option to mount the Fletcher torps in addition to the 16.5k torps. Oh, really? Okay. I don't think that's a nerf. That to me sounds like a fairly straightforward buff. And I might take a little bit of flack for that, but allow me to articulate. The 10.5k torps on the Fletcher are fantastic. They're stealthy, they hit like a truck, and they reload fairly quickly. The only thing that gearing really needs after that is a buff to the 12.9k range that Fletcher has, and gearing would be an upgrade, a legitimate upgrade over Fletcher. Because right now, it's not. It really isn't. It's kind of a side grade. It definitely changes it. Why does it say video unavailable? What? It's still up for me. I hope it's still up for you guys. Let me make sure OBS is still recording. Yep, still recording. So we should be good. Okay, so Cleveland, remember we have IFHE, remember we have Demo Expert. So this thing should be fairly reliable at starting fires. The only thing the gearing would lose is its ridiculous range where you can hit targets with torps we're aiming at. If you set up your gearing like I set up mine, you really don't have to worry about that anyway, because you only have 13.2k torps, but the 13.2k is surprisingly effective because the torpedoes are like 71 or 72 knots. So that they're really quite strong for only being, you know, whatever range you want to call that. One other thing that Cleveland kind of has gained a fairly decent amount of gun range now. It's very usable. People were saying that, oh, it's not going to be usable, it's not going to be usable, it's not going to be usable. Well, it definitely is usable. We're using it. What? Oh, he's... Oh, that's what we're hitting. I was like, what is that noise? Why does it sound like we're, just getting smacked by something? North Carolina? Ooh, that would be a fun one to engage. Let's let all of our guns reload so we can go back to salvo firing. I find salvo firing is a little bit more pleasant than, not ripple firing, but, sequential. Alright, we're going back to... Oh, hey, we got a fire on the North Carolina, so we'll let that burn. And we'll go back to, go back over here. I think he repaired it already. That was dumb. Vorish, it is time for more vodka. Yeah, see, that Cleveland is trying to hit me, and he can't see me. It is what it is. This is the downside to this ship. It really is. You are definitely obligated to sit behind islands. This isn't a playstyle for everybody, but it's also not changed consistently recently. This is every bit as much as what Cleveland has been at tier 6. It's just that now it's 2 tiers higher, has a slightly higher rate of fire, and is, in my opinion... Oh, we're finally detected. That means that there is bad news on the rise. I don't know where that's at, but I'm guessing it's off, all the way off to the other side. We're gonna turn on our hydro in the hopes that maybe we'll detect some torps, get this Richelieu taken care of before us. Izumo no longer on fire. NC is pushing out. Come on. I really think nope. We're gonna change our islands here. We're gonna start this Bismarck on fire and we're gonna change our islands. So when it comes down, oh, there's a fire. Let it burn. Izumo is burning. Buffalo is still chilling there. Maybe we'll get luck. Alright, we're gonna focus on this North Carolina. He burned his damage control party a little bit earlier, so if we manage to get a lucky fire off on him, he will burn for a while. You can see this thing adds up damage quite nicely. You know, we're averaging about 2k a salvo, which is really quite good. Oh, he burned his damage control party immediately again. That was dumb. Pro tips for Battleship players: stop burning your damage control party on one fire. Ah! Okay, we got to sail broadside for a little bit. Yep, now he's dead. He's dead due to fires. Woo! Talk about cutting it close. Thank God for hydro. We are going to turn our radar on as soon as this Izumo dies. Again, fires. Look at these fires. This is IFHE combined with Demo Expert. Managed to avoid taking really any damage. That hydro saved our butt. I think we would have definitely eaten some. Getting some good damage rolls over here. Come on. Oh, come on. Yugamo, Yugamo, Yugamo. So here we go. Alabama is a threat, but he's not much of one at this range. Woo! Hey, buddy. Rear turrets coming into play. Rip my hit point pool. I should not have underestimated him, apparently. Downside to Cleveland, you are a light cruiser. Oofda. It might not have been him that shot at me, but I'm guessing it was. Give me the kill at least! Wow, 2 big hits. That must be from that Buffalo. That was some pretty substantial hit there. Oh, that was definitely the Alabama. Alright. Now you will die. I do like this thing's turret traverse. It is very good. Buffalo was spotted there briefly. We are going to engage him. This Alabama is going to be a bit of a pickle. Nope, not detected by the Alabama. We're going to stop shooting now so that the gun bloom goes down. It should have went down. It didn't. Okay, we're in the open water, so at this point, it's going to be up to us to pay attention to this Alabama, and we're going to do what that Japanese captain did when in the destroyer Milwaukee as he was fleeing from... Wow, 5k damage with HE. As he was fleeing from the New Jersey and the Iowa, and that was every time we see his guns light up, we're going to make a hard turn. Yep, okay, so he's shooting at us. Make our turn in. Might not survive. We might. Yeah, okay, we survived. Took more damage than I wanted to, but, well... Oh, we lost a turret! That was rude. No wonder it feels like my DPM is down. Because it is down. It is legitimately down. Hopefully this Alabama picks up that this North Carolina is a bigger threat than me and just goes back to shooting at him. Meanwhile, we'll just burn him to death, because that's what I want to do. It'd be nice to translate this into a kill. Yes! We stole a kill! Perfect! Now we've got an epic battle replay! Anyway, this thing is like a blowtorch. It really has quite good DPM, even with 3 guns, apparently. Nagato sinking. Goodbye. And we won! Sweet! Okay. Against the Cleveland, the Alabama is a threat at any angle and range. Yeah, I mean, it is... It is... the Alabama isn't a threat in the sense that he was far enough away I didn't think he'd be able to land consistent hits, but he definitely landed consistent hits. So that was good on him. Most Alabama players do not. Yes, this is the NA server. Zachy, we played the Missouri earlier, so I would hope that that would be something that you would consider checking out the early part of it. We got a Purple Heart, apparently. That's an interesting ammo. I'm sure it looks all sorts of Merca, too. Since we have a Mercan ship here, let's go look at it. No, that's not what I wanted. Exterior! Merca camo, go! Yeah. Okay. So that was that. Let's... Not steal. Put work on it. Yeah, but I think somebody else did more work than I did on him. Let's play UA Young to give a sharp contrast to Kizuki. Yeah. Well, everything overmatches Cleveland's 25mm plating, except for 14-inch guns, which Cleveland will most likely no longer see anymore. The downsides to tier 8 is that it seems like, and especially right now, it's especially true, but it seems like it seems like the prospects of ever landing in a tier 6 through 8 fight is like 0. So I don't know what else to really say about that. Okay. Let's... UA Young, we've got next to no battleships to engage. That's alright, though. Yeah, UA Young is definitely balanced perfectly. I mean, come on, what's the worst that could happen? Like, could we give this destroyer radar as well to help make it even more balanced? Emile Bertin? I think I've got it laying around here somewhere. After this battle, we will talk about our live stream schedule again, since there are a fair number of you guys checking out the live stream. Thank you very much for checking it out. We are live on both Twitch and YouTube. For those of you over on Twitch, if you don't know, I do have a YouTube channel. It is Whiskey's Gaming Lounge, and it is populated with a boatload, pun intended, of how-to play videos, premium ship reviews, epic battle replays, and previous live streams. So if you are just checking out this live stream, you're just now following over on Twitch, and you want to see some of the previous live streams, they are all happily stored over on YouTube, because Twitch will only save them for like a week or something like that. And yeah, anyway. So, UA Young needs radar, hydro, defensive fire, smoke, speed boost, deep water torps, and guns that stay the same. I think actually, if we're going for a wish list, I would like this thing to have the Khabarovsk's guns. I would like it to have the heal. I would like it to have, you know, the ability for the deep water torpedoes to hit, you know, everything. I just want torpedoes that have a 0.4 kilometer detection range, because, you know, law reasons. If the Yang had radar, it would be Russian. We've spotted something. This new ribbon is kind of comical. It just makes me laugh. We've spotted another thing. Oh, Moskva, Moskva. Oh, I know what we forgot. Uh-oh, I'm detected by gearing. You could say he's gearing up to make changes. Wah, wah, wah. He's deploying his smoke. Oopsie daisy. That's enough of that. Did I mention that was enough of that? Knock it off. Okay. Moskva is backing up, so any torps we launch at him are going to be wasted. Actually, they might not be. We're gonna launch them anyway, because I think there's a Montana that's kind of in the same area. We've made a giant L out of smoke. The Moskva is definitely out of range, but we might get lucky with that Montana, which I think is pushing in behind him. We're gonna come off this way. Maybe we can actually catch this gearing or something. No, he's still chilling in his smoke. If those were regular torpedoes, he'd be dead. Anywho. UA Young's with premium torpedo reload booster. One that can be spammed. It needs a spammable reload booster. It would be balanced, Tavorish, I promise. Well, we knew that the gearing was going to spot some of those, so we'll see what ends up happening. We're about to have our smoke back up anyway. Thoughts or no soup said that Grozvoy will be getting radar as a consumable option soon. Yeah, because that garbage ship needs any help at all. It's really... The issue with Grozvoy isn't necessarily that the ship itself is any good. We got a torpedo hit on something, which just goes... We got 2 torpedo hits on something, which just goes to show that Montana was pushing in. That was a good decision. Anyway, where I was going with that, this thought process, is that Grozovoy is not a good ship. It doesn't matter how you slice it. Grozovoy is bad. So even if you gave it, you know, 14K radar that lasted 12 hours, it would still be a garbage ship. Would like to launch torpedoes, but Mr. Moskva. We're gonna turn around because Moskva is definitely going to be a problem for us with his radar. Might actually be able to bait out his radar. Yes! Yes! Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Dang it. I'm trying to help you out, Balti. I'm really trying to be helpful right now. Look at how helpful I am being. I am even being a very good distraction. I baited out his radar successfully. He's on fire. Montana is burning to death thanks to my torpedoes that hit him before. This Moskva is so heavily distracted that we can just sit here and we can gun him out in the open. Nope, nope, those are... Oh, nope, I lied. I'm actually more worried about the Zhao's railguns than I am the Moskva's railguns. Zhao hurts a lot. Hey, buddy, you're on fire again. That is not a good fire. Oh, my goodness gracious. Knew that was coming. Freaking turpits. Like a boss, though. And no longer detected. All good things. Zhao is outside of our gun range. Gearing is what was detecting us, so that means there's torpedoes coming. Especially since there's a North Carolina there. I cannot save you, North Carolina. Moskva just neutered our Baltimore. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's prep our guns for this gearing existence. Let's prep our angles. Oh, he's... Well, that was rude. I know he's there, but... Turpits, just run. Seriously, dude. Okay, there, he's there. Yep. Just engage. Hey, buddy. It's a nice ship you got there. Sure would be a shame if somebody put some 5-inch 38 through it. Uh-oh, you don't have spotting? Whatever could that mean? Turpits, what are you doing? I'm not going the short way around this island. Because I know what's going to happen if I do that. If I do that, that Moskva is going to show up and I'm going to end up dead, and the gearing is... Or the... Oh, 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 oh! Oh, 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 oh! Hey, hey, look at me! 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 Come on! Don't turn that much. That's going to hurt. Hey, buddy. That's sure cute of you to run into my torpedoes like that. Trying to bait out his radar one more time. Don't know that we're going to get it. He might... Nope, there it is. Why did he use it? He didn't accomplish anything. That's what I want to know. Dear Moskva players, if you're gonna... Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay, let's just... Hey, he fired. Run away! Woo! Minnow, I can't help you, man. My smoke is down. Yeah. Okay. Be really, really quiet. I'm hunting wabbit ships. I think I'm hunting more than wabbits. I think I'm hunting what's left of my sanity. She's and Pete's. That Moskva would be nice if he would just die. 26 seconds until we have smoke, which means way too much time. And, well, the Minotaur's there. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Let's be a pain in the butt. Let's see if we can't sneak a kill or something. I don't know. Give me AP. We'll L2 aim. We are going to pop our smoke, even though this is going to be a short-lived little battle. I am just not interested in tanking any more damage than is necessary. Woo, he's on fire! Look at him, he heating up. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Moskva again. We're gonna dump these torps. Not a real great salvo, but it does work. So we're gonna roll with it. Managed to stay alive this long. Always a good sign. I think that Minotaur is actually a radar minnow. Hello from Romania. Hey, hello from the United States. He lit you for the DDs. Oh, I spotted something. What did I spot? Oh, a Zao! Guess what that doesn't have? Radar. Guess what I don't care about? Zao. And Moskva. And of course he does. Except for he's not the one that's actually radaring me. Oi! 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 Woo! Woo, lads. Woo. You know, Moskva, that was very rude of you. I'm unhappy with your existence right now. There's a Roma off over there. What's that noise? We've got one last salvo, or one last smoke that we can use. I think that Moskva's got to be getting short on radar because we've baited out 3 of them now. Up, 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 pay attention, peace. Ooh. Ooh. Them IJN torpedo detection ranges, though. This Mimitar is sitting in his smoke, not doing what Mimitars should be doing. Watch one way over there. I'm guessing that Zao is not charging that smoke. Just a hunch. Oh, he is. That's cute. No, he's running away from it. Alright. Well, we're gonna turn back around. We're gonna go help our team. If Minotaur wants to sit over here and recount his glory days as a Royal Navy cruiser and sitting in smoke, that's fine. May he have fun at it, I guess. It would be nice if that Zao would have just turned around straight into those torpedoes. That would have been great too. Not happening. It's not happening. Let's see if we can't go sneak this Udaloy. We're gonna definitely spot him first. Oh, he's in smoke. Well, that's cute. There's a almost dead gearing as well. You can almost say they're gearing up for things. Concentrate
fire on the enemy warship.
Their Roma is playing like silly passive. Actually, their Zao probably is too. Moskva is still alive, team. Is there a reason why we haven't killed him yet? Okay, what's the Roma doing? Roma is coming in. Maybe. This is risky. I'm gonna do it. Moskva's most likely gonna radar. The big redeeming factor here is that I have my this island between myself and this Roma, so that is at least of benefit. May not be the benefit, but it is at least of a benefit. Also, don't want to hang around here too much out in the open. We don't know what that gearing is doing just quite yet, so we're just going to rain fire on this Roma. We're going to keep ourselves fairly mobile. That way we have the opportunity to, if need be, bail out of this smoke, like we're about to do. See if maybe we can't sneak ourselves a Moskva. Because if there's one thing that we do have, it is AP damage out the wazoo against broadside targets. And this Moskva is going to be no exception to that. Check out the DPM here, bro. Good night. That is a dead Moskva. Okay, spotting the Zhao. I really hope this Minotaur can handle the Zhao by himself, because... Ooh. Switching to HE, I don't want to get that close to this fight. I do want, if I could, to find that Udaloi, that Roma. Ouch. Okay. So let's, if I were the Zhao, what would I do? If I were the Zhao, what would I do? We're gonna launch one really short. That's what I'm guessing I would do if I was that Zhao. Maybe we'll get lucky and get one of them. Roma. We made you out of clay. Roma. Italian made day. Okay, so Udaloi there. Zhao did not take my bait! Ah, run away! Choo, choo! Yes. Knock it off. Good night. AP? Really? Okay. We're gonna be a little bit more aggressive about our turn now because I don't want to be in his torpedoes. We are going to have our own torpedo madness here soon, but more importantly, this Udaloi is gonna be ours. God, we need the caps so bad. Need the damage so bad too. Gonna be some danger close torps. Okay, that's gonna be important. He needs to just stay alive. Dude, homie, leave. How is this Udaloi not out of his smoke yet? Goodbye!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
The
enemy is about to win.
Really? I know he's over here somewhere. We gotta run for the cap, because I think they're gonna hide. We got a minute 36 anyway. I don't think we're gonna win this. This is a good game though. Any info on British heavy cruisers coming out? No. So we finally got torpedo strikes that worked in the end, but it took us a while. Poor Udaloy. I wish I could find him. We got a minute. We might be able to catch the Udaloy, but that's going to be about the extent of what we're going to be able to accomplish, I think. Unless these two just show up and YOLO it. Come on. Get around the island. I know he's here. Come on! Good game. Over. I wonder where he was at. There's the gearing. Nope, he wasn't even in there. Huh. Well, we certainly tried. Maybe got a little passive there for the end game, but we made it work. I think we should be on the top of our team. Wow! Okay, so Hindenburg must have done a lot of damage. You had more ships that were better in almost every category. They were better designed and had more of them because they could afford it. British were bankrupt after World War. Yeah, I could see that. Also, the British focused primarily on building light cruisers because they provided like 75% of the total firepower as a heavy cruiser, but they were cheaper overall to do. That was on top of the leaderboard. Game changed. Yep, I would say that the game has changed a little bit there, Blazer. I mean, it's still the same overall game, but how did you get your aim reticle? I have a video on this, but we'll enlighten you anyway. Go to your settings, go to controls, select crosshair. Mine is under static. It's the type 9. There's a whole bunch of them here. You can also do dynamic if you really want, but I choose static number 9. It's just what I've used all the time. Okay, let's live stream schedule. Here we go. So today is the 7th of June. Our next live stream is going to be the 12th of June, 2018. I hope to see you guys there, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yep, same bat channel, same bat station. You can check it out, obviously, on Twitch or on YouTube, and we will be running there until about 9. So we've got about another hour and a half to go. Also, in the description of this video, if you haven't already, there is a link to it, the Discord server for Whiskey's Gaming Lounge. And check that out. There's a lot of people there that are willing to help you out with the game if you're struggling. And a lot of people there willing to div up with you. I'm there if you really want to get a hold of me. I don't know why anyone would want to do something crazy like that, but that's in the description. Also in the description, if you would like, there is a link to my Streamlabs page in which you can donate using PayPal or a credit card. By no means is it required. I do appreciate any donations you do give, but like I said, I do this for fun, not for the money. So I do believe that more information on that can be found in the description to this video. Have I ever done a video on the Graf Spee? I don't think I have. In fact, for a long time there, the Graf Spee and I did not really get along. It took a while for me to really figure out what exactly made the Graf Spee tick, and so that's why I have not really done a video on it yet. Although it'd be quite easy for me to do. It's basically a cruiser variant of a Scharnhorst. WoW's 2018 over on Twitch is asking, isn't dynamic crosshair better? I don't know. Personally, I've never had any luck with it. I've also only used it like once. So, I don't know. Personally, it's easier for me conceptually, since I've been playing this game since closed beta, since before crosshairs were available in-game. It was just easier for me to use the static one and stick with it, because the leads are all the same. We show captain skills. Here's my captain skills. Looks awfully familiar, doesn't it? Demo expert's kind of useless on the Graf Spee, but this is my Hindenburg captain pulled over to the Graf Spee. I don't have a dedicated captain just for the Hindenburg. So you could swap out that for just about anything, really. I could see a good case being made for a large number of different abilities, but that's just the one that I use. Let's go to battle. Ba-da-ba-bum. Will Asashio be back on sale, or is it gone for good like Belfast? I honestly don't know. Wargaming tends to choose when they release stuff, when they release it. I don't know. What do you think of Conqueror's legendary mod turning it into a giant cruiser? What does it do? I've not personally looked at the legendary mods for the tier 10s. It's just not been something that's been a real requirement. No priority target. Nope. I explained this in a couple of different videos for how to captain skill videos, but I personally don't find priority target to be that useful of a skill. The reason for the reason why it is useful for newer players is because it's a little hard to keep track on a battlefield or on the ocean, I guess. Wow, we're getting spammed by bots. That's awesome. Anyway, it's a little hard for some like newer players that haven't been playing the game for a long time to really keep track of what's going on the battlefield and who's, who's shooting at them or when they're shooting at them. But once you start getting more and more experience, the information that skill provides becomes less and less useful. It's kind of personal preference. There's always going to be people who want it. I'm just not one of those people. I can take that 1 point and put it in preventative maintenance, and I think that that's a much better use of it for me. But everybody's different. So if you're running priority target and it works for you, don't let me change your mind. This match has a lot of cruisers, so that's a good sign. This thing is a cruiser wrecker. If you can find broadsides with this thing, it just will wreck cruisers. It's going out of style. Port. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. Sorry, I was just cleaning up the bot that was in the chat. So Grafspee. Grafspee's history is really quite cool. The whole Deutschland class cruiser is actually a really cool design. For what it was, anyway, it was a really cool design. And 11-inch guns on a cruiser was kind of their way of skirting around some naval treaty stuff, but it ended up... The class as a whole just ended up not really being all that strong. I don't know. They called it a pocket battleship, but that's not what Germany actually called it. But we could go into this argument because everybody says that Blitzkrieg is a distinctly German thing and that it was invented by the Germans, and yet the Germans never actually once called their push into Russia the Blitzkrieg. There's no official documents at all showing that to be the case. But, semantics. Whatever. The ship was, in fact, designed to be a merchant hunter, and I don't really think it succeeded at doing that job in any real appreciable way. I mean, they did manage to get themselves a number of cruisers. Or not cruisers, but merchant ships. So I guess I shouldn't take that from them. But, man, there's definitely a fairly large body of evidence to suggest that as far as merchant raiding goes, these were probably the single most ineffective merchant raiders you could have possibly ever had. Aside from, I don't know, the Bismarck and Tirpitz and Scharnhorst and Gneisenau, but we can't give Germany too much credit, for their ship designs. Not allowed. So broadside cruisers are as broadside as they'll get. Yeah, not getting real good damage rolls here. Their team is pushing a flank that I would not personally push if I were them. Really not worth it. Now, though, would be an opportune time for that Cleveland to poke up its radar. But since he's not going to, we'll just settle for the next best thing, which is shooting at Nuremberg. Hopefully getting ourselves a Citadel. Or just 3k damage. As law reasons. Oh, hey! This is gonna hurt. It didn't hurt nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna. Hey, buddy. You know that broadside you're giving me? Maybe you should turn. Just thinking out loud. Oh, that was good. That Akatsuki, that elephant lady over there, she definitely deserves to give me some props for giving her what is probably the best kill she's gonna get this game. One of the few times that a Japanese destroyer is capable of murdering a cruiser. I spotted something. What? No. Must have been that Cleveland? No? Baltimore? I don't know. Not liking his profile. His profile pic is so weird. Bad Fuso. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go back and see if we can't find ourselves some more cruisers to engage. Unfortunately, we are kind of in a really bad point. Our team... Oi! What? Why are you shooting at me? What did I do to deserve your attention? I'm not even broadside to you. Never mind the Cleveland that was. Numbers-wise, the Kriegsmarine could never beat the Royal Navy, so for rating, they would have done far better with subs. Absolutely. That is probably the single most accurate description I have ever heard for the entirety of the naval battle for Britain. Hey, buddy! How would you like 13,000 damage over a hill without ever actually being able to see you? Mr. Molotov is no longer singing Mazel Tov. Detected, but 5 seconds later he finally renders. Because, you know, wargaming system of rendering stuff is super accurate, really good, and awesome. Give me the kill. Give me a kill. We're gonna have to turn, and I'm hoping that this Akatsuki can just... Uso just deleted him. Ouch. I'm hoping that the Akatsuki can actually get some good hits in and some good torpedoes in. Yes! I like your broadside. Does it come with a free Citadel? Oh! Akatsuki getting kind of brave. See if we can't sneak another one over an island. And my kill. That German dude sounded really angry there for a minute. I think he said something to the effect of, we sank that friggin' cruiser. 13,000 damage, though. Graf Spee. I mean, yep, good times. It does do decent damage when you get broadside targets. The problem is finding targets that are broadside and... Oh, rip him. Finding targets that are broadside and getting the gun's dispersion to cooperate. It really is hard to get these guns to really cooperate with dispersion-wise. Yeah, see, look at that. Perfect straddle. Over, under, over, under, over, under. No hits whatsoever. I'm gonna switch to HE on this guy. I don't know if this Queen Elizabeth just needs a boop or what, but... Yeah. Graf Spee's dispersion reminds me an awful lot of the dispersion for... Oh my goodness, this is a mistake. Reminds me an awful lot of the dispersion for Colorado. I should have not fired that. Oh well. What's a little bit of extra damage between friends? Woo! We're gonna switch cheese and Pete's. Well, that guy forced a Notzer on us. That was rude. Thank God is dispersed. Really? It's enough of that. Oh yeah, there's some good dispersion. Quit putting holes in my butt. Seriously. Really? Well, at least he broke it to the correct direction this time. That was super annoying. We're gonna try and slow down, hoping against all hopes. Oh my goodness. We're getting exceptionally lucky right now that the worst that has happened to us is we get our rudder taken out every 5 milliseconds. Jesus. Stop it, Cleveland. Stop it. Not detected by anything over there, but switching back to HE here. Needs another gun. No, Graf Spey doesn't need anything else. It just needs, it needs a caring hand. Oh, somebody was shouting in Japanese. It's Cleveland, Hipper, Bayern. Missed me, but I started him on fire. Cleveland, up your aim game. And we need peace officers like you in every town. You're as goofy when you pull people over as you are in WoWs. They probably don't mind the ticket so much. Well, the truth of the matter is I'm not overly serious. There are a lot of cops that are a little too serious about their job. It's usually not a big deal when people get issued tickets. It's usually not a big deal when people are, you know, driving like complete and utter morons. It doesn't mean I'm gonna let you get away with things scot-free, but I'm also not gonna be that guy, you know. I'd rather you leave with the you know, a decent impression and choose to make changes to your driving or whatever it was the reason why I stopped you than to continue to have problems. Nope, didn't think that was gonna happen. That's some funny stuff. I don't care who you are. One of these days we're gonna get really unlucky. Seriously, that rudder. Rip? Oh, come on. Going back to talking about that above water Citadel and below water Citadel. How about them apples? That lasts up. Gosh dang it. Any minute now, one of my teammates could choose to tank for me. I feel like I'm at the Battle of River Plate. Let's go! I'm on fire in 2 places, and I'm on fire for 40 seconds? Wargaming, when did the Graf Spey turn into a battleship for, fire burning times? That makes no sense. Oh, hey, look! 2 more spam accounts. Let's report. Okay, let's report. Alright. Back to the game. Not, really only have a couple targets to really shoot at. That was a waste of the damage control party. Oh well. We're gonna go find islands. And this is gonna be our, you know, our trip into port kind of ordeal, because, whoop, boy. Things are getting a little rough. There's some decent dispersion. Be nice if one of those would land in a Citadel, but nope. This is the one downside to this ship, in my opinion, is as far as AP reliability. Like, if this thing had the US auto bounce angles for AP, it would be just a godsend. It'd be one of the best cruisers in the game. Because you would actually be able to do damage to things that were slightly angled and justify the 40-minute reload on the main battery. More shots out on the Baltimore. We're just trying to get some damage out here. We got our one kill. We got a couple Citadels. But damage we can get done is all good damage. Kill the Fuso. Got no hit points left. Take that island. Didn't like you anyway. I'm gonna sneak this kill if they let me, cause seriously. Thank you. That was ridiculous. Organize now is running, which is probably a good thing. Considering I can't even help him right now. Uso Baltimore Hood. Baltimore is down. That leaves the Cleveland Hood Hipper combo as the last. They're the final group left. Cleveland, I think, is going to beat it. By beat it, I mean eat it. Eigel finishing him off. Nope. Yep. Wow. Alright. Well, we don't have to do much aside from just camp and do damage at this point. We are going to sail back out into the open ocean, though. Hard to grasp running into Baltimore's in Tier 6, not used to that concept. I think it's a great concept. I just wish that the Tier 8 matchmaker would allow for way more of the Tier 6 to 8 matches than it currently allows, because, man, I just, the thoughts of running into a Pensacola in a Baltimore and just noping him off the face of the earth just sounds amazing to me. Maybe I'm a bit of a jerk like that, but I just think it would be hilarious. Just all of a sudden, blah, nope. Okay, so we got our, hopefully we're gonna have our guns reloaded by the time this Hipper gets done. Nope, Hipper's not turning. Why, Hipper? Turn out and away. What part of out and away does he not understand? No, he's just going whole hog in, straight in. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Okay, we're just gonna keep sailing at this angle and just continue to long-range plink it like the Hood and stuff, because our Nagato is off in La La Land. Our Bayern is hopefully going to... Wow! Rip the Hood! Well! I always mistreat islands. Baltimore's not that squishy, though. It really isn't. At least I didn't think so. Second on our team there. Graf Spee, you know, it's one of those ships that's best used to hunt broadsides. It's an awful lot like the US cruisers in that regard, except for it's more mobile. He definitely plays better as a mobile unit, as opposed to a more stationary one like the US cruisers do. Nope, nope. Meant to do consumables. Would have been nice if that would have been a super container, and then I could have bit my tongue, but... eh, it is what it is. What can I say? You have to alter your old playstyle in the Baltimore, so you need to pick your battles. Yeah, I mean, and that's the big difference between them. So the old Baltimore, you could get away with a little bit more because you could heal back some stuff. But new Baltimore, not so much. Let's... This is always a mistake when I take it out, so let's take it out. And straight in. Hopefully that aircraft carrier just vanishes. Shoo, shoo, shoo. I won't show you the captain skills on this thing, because yikes. my Yamato captain is basically a whole survivability build. Nice. Nice. If the Gearing and Chungmu die early on, this will be a good match. So as far as tier 10 battleships goes, this is my least favorite of them. The playstyle is a little bit more passive than I really like. The guns are decent. I mean, obviously they do a lot of damage and they're accurate when you hit. My problem is more the turret traverse and lack of pretty much anything else. Also, it's this map, which means we're not going to sea, because every time I go to sea, I end up dying. In the Hunter camo, she looks surprisingly good. Like, this actually looks like a plausible camo configuration. Speaking of the Zeppelins, I have a small piece from the Hindenburg wreckage. Oh, that's cool. U.S. didn't appear to lose ships during World War II. The closest it would be with Pearl Harbor, the Oklahoma in 47, and the battleships used as targets in 48. Well, I mean, as far as capital ships go, it's the U.S. didn't lose a whole lot of capital ships. We had really good damage control. Conveniently not really well borne out in this game, but definitely had. Yeah, because the Yamato needs better accuracy and dispersion. Anyway, I do have this set up as a stealth Yamato, because 13.5k away from broadside battleship is a scary proposition, but anyway, the U.S. didn't lose a whole lot of capital ships throughout the war. You know, you had the Hornet, Yorktown, Lexington, all three carriers, interestingly enough, and aside from Pearl Harbor, losing the Arizona, I guess you could say we technically lost all those other ships. I mean, they were raised, they were repaired, so I don't consider that a loss. We lost more cruisers and destroyers than just about anything, though. I don't think we really lost. We didn't lose any battleships at all. In fact, the few times that U.S. battleships actually engaged enemy targets, they pretty much overwhelmingly destroyed them. This is such a wasted shot, but it's Yamato, and we're probably not going to get detected, so why the heck not? And the dispersion is good, so you know what that means. It means we're going to be behind him a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. 12k right off the bat. 24k away. What's not to like? Oh, well that sucks. Come back to Warish. I want to play with you. Yeah, we lost the escort carriers. William D. Porter. I don't think we... Did we lose the Porter? I didn't think we lost the Porter. The William D. Porter was just unlucky, right? Because Porter was the Fletcher, the unlucky Fletcher. You're thinking of no. Porter was the destroyer escort from Taffy 3. That was a really good spread, but 12k is still not bad damage. I'm thinking no. Sammy B. Roberts was the destroyer escort in Taffy 3. I thought the oh my. Let's yeah, worth it. Ask your mom how to aim, bro. Okay. Oh, that's right. Hey! Long-range Yamato Citadel. What is... Uh-oh. Well, this ain't any good. Oh. It's turning in. Aha! We're gonna turn out a wee bit. Oh, gearing. So we know torps are on their way. like what's about to happen. We're gonna launch them there. We're gonna turn, and turn the night away. That could be really good, actually. Thanks, Charles Martel. Oh, man. I don't think that Charles Martel knew exactly what was happening there. I'm good with it, though. Yamato. We're gonna turn ourselves back around this way. Chapayev, Montana, Bismarck, all up in that business. Where are my shells at? They must have landed already. We must have missed. Turn it anyway. Really? Shoo! We're gonna end up eating that torp because it's a gearing torp. Impressive. We're playing awfully passive here, but there's good reason for it. Our options are either die to Hindenburg, Montana, Bismarck death, or be this passive because our whole freaking team is down at the wrong end of the map. Let's see if maybe we can't get this buffalo here. Come on, turrets. Come on. I think we're gonna end up missing or dev striking him. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. You can have that kill, Cleveland. Just kill him. These guns, they can be so trolly that it's hard to really keep track of just how much damage potential there is with them. They've got good accuracy, but they overpen all the things, I guess is really what I'm kind of alluding to here. The only reason we're winning this right now is because our team has managed to kill enough of them to not lose. How bad does our team have to be for that to be a reality? They've still got a gearing left, which is part of the reason why I'm not in a huge hurry to turn myself around, either. Bismarck in the mid. Would be nice to have him spotted. Only 2 battleships in World War II, 11 CV-7 heavy CLs, heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers, or CA, is the acronym for you. 3 light cruisers, which are true CLs. Broadside Bismarck. Where is he? He's turning away. He's now coming back in. We should be able to turn ourselves around now because our team is here. Might have to do this the hard way. Oh. Nope, those are secondaries. Good. Daffy 3 escort CV was the St. Louis was lost. 22,000 in normal pens. Hello, comrade. It is border humping scrub. Oh, please. I had to do what I had to do until my team decided to actually... What is our Turpits doing? Oh, my goodness. That's gonna hurt that Hindenburg a lot. Yup. Ugh. We are at the right distance. That's what I'm gonna call this. This is a healthy distance for us to be at because we're just close enough to not be detected 100% of the time. Gotcha! We're just far enough away to where we're not spotted all the time, but we're just close enough to where our guns are working really well for us right now. 14,000 damage through the bow? How? Not that good. Need spotting. Need spotting. There we go. Bismarck is not the bird we're looking for. That, though, is a really... That angle is actually not going to work. We'll give it a shot. Really? Bismarck is turning back around, so we'll go back and fire at him. Oh, screw off. He is sailing just in towards us a little bit. Okay. Maybe a touch on the overlead there. Maybe not. Ain't gonna work. I am angled. How dare you? I will turn these guns on you, Montana. I am not afraid of you. I remember the good old days in which your ship was garbage, and the only reason that you were worth your salt is because you carried a boatload of AA. I remember these days. I am not afraid of repeating them. That was a great hit, by the way. Time to go forward again, because Gearing needs to die. That would be nice. But we've got nearly stationary and broadside Bismarck. Oh, he's speeding up a little bit now, though. Okay. So those shots are out on the Bismarck. Hoping for some good old-fashioned hits. Yes! More damage. Go! 16,000 damage. This is turning out to be a good Yamato match. That Bismarck just got smacked. Come at me, Gearing. I dare you. What's wrong with you? If he didn't launch torpedoes, I'll be a son of a gun. Okay. So we're in a good place because we've got a lot of broadside targets to engage. That's going to be at least one Citadel. Yep, there it is. Almost to 200k. We have the potential here with the way this match is stacking up to be. We have the potential to hit my damage, my highest damage game ever. We're just in a really good place right now. My highest damage game is 238,000. That's gonna hurt a lot. Really? That's it? 2 overpens? Huh. Okay. I don't... How is he still alive? Focus him dead. God, it's so close. Wish this Montana was just a little bit further out. Come on, we gotta get there. Give it to me. We're getting close. We're over 200k. Oh my goodness. I'm like sweating. They've actually started to kill things. Wow, how is he not dead? Kill him. Well, we've been playing awfully passive. That's my kill. We've been playing passive enough now that we need to put the big boy pants on. Montana is angled. Cleveland is being annoying. We're gonna focus this Monty down. Having that Gearing still spotting me, I guess the Montana could be too, is really scary. We're getting close. We're so fracking close. I can smell it. Gearing. Kill him. Kill him. There's no reason he should be alive right now. Hoping. We got an overpen on him. It's kind of a wasted salvo, but when it comes to choosing between all these different targets... Okay. Bisco. Actually, Missouri. Missouri's a little bit easier to kill, even though damage-wise we would have probably gotten more off of the Bismarck because he was more broadside. Gotta be careful. We don't want to expose too much of our broadside right now, because we will start eating citadels here. Give me this guy. That's the guy. Oh, we're so close! We are so close! So close! I think we're gonna get it, but at what cost? We're there. We are definitely there. Okay, we're gonna reappropriate our attention to this Bismarck now, because that guy is just a little too bow into me. Yep, that was a good hit. Nice. Nice! That was clutch right there. This is a fantastic game. Holy cow. I cannot believe what is going on in this game right now. Holy buckets. This is a huge game. In a ship that I am terrible in. Legitimately terrible in. Ah, that didn't help any. Where's my team at? Why are they not doing anything additional? I could be a turret. Nope, nothing. Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Reload, we need the kill. He's dead? Holy cow, guys. This is nuts! This is nuts! What is this game? Right now, what is this game? Okay. So long as this Iowa wants to play at arm's length, I'm at the advantage. As long as this Montana is not, 13,000 through the bow. Oh my goodness. Could we break 300k? I don't think there's enough time in this match to break 300k. We're gonna have to do a lot of damage in this next salvo in order to make it work, but we definitely need to focus this Missouri. This is so tight. Holy cow. Yes! Kraken Unleashed! 291,000! Yes! Yes! Holy cow! Oh my goodness, dude, there's a chance. There's a chance! Holy cow! Woo! This is freaking awesome! I wish that we had just a little bit more time. I wish I could get over and see this this Montana to get 300k. We got to be careful. I don't want to be too aggressive here and overextend. Oh, 36 seconds. We're not going to get it. Come on. Come on. We need to break 300K. Move, Yami, move. Shima, no. No, bad Shima. Where is he? No! I don't think... Six seconds, we're not gonna break it! No! Come on! No! So close! Oh, man! Oh... That is my highest damage game by over 60,000 damage. That was an amazing battle. Holy crap. Oh. I'm like shaking right now. I am shaking, legitimately shaking. Because at the beginning of this match, I legitimately thought that we were gonna, that I was gonna die a painful death. Like, oh, 295,000, so close. I'm screenshotting that. Kraken. Oh, I placed second. No, I placed third on the enemy team. Had that been a win, we would have had like 4,000 XP. That was unbelievable. Holy crap. Ah. Oh man. Ha. Woo. Well, that's definitely setting the bar high. Holy cow! Holy cow! Oh man, I don't know. That was good. That was awesome. We definitely ended up with an enemy team that was a huge part of that. That is one of the things about this game. A lot of people, why can't I get games like that? Why can't I get games like that? It is so rare for me to hit 200,000 damage. I want to think that maybe in the entire history of playing this game, I think I've had maybe 6 of those battles in total. I don't know. That was, I'm gonna pull that out of that video. I am recording this. Okay, good. Because that was good. That was really good. I don't have anything to... I can't really send... I mean, I could send it to him, but I don't... He'd have to mute it because I don't have replays enabled. How many compliments I got that game? I don't know. Less than 15. I'm guessing maybe 2 or 3. But I had 300 or so before. Man. Whew. Man, I almost want to end the stream right there, even though we got about a half hour to go. Somebody was asking for tier 6 Pensacola, so let's do it. But that was a great game. Holy cow. Whew. Man, ugh. Well, here's the build for those who are wondering. Auxiliary Armaments Mod 1, only because really nothing else really matters. Damage Control Systems Mod 1. Aiming Systems Mod 1, because screw you, accuracy. Steering Gears Mod 2, so that this turd somewhat turns. Concealment Systems Mod 1, because Stealth Battleship. And Main Battery Mod 3, because 25 or 26 second reload time on 18.1-inch guns, that LOL pen. All the things, yeah. Alright, so Pensacola. Watch, I'll get detonated within the first 5 minutes of it. I mean, the number might be higher than 6. I've posted, I think, every single one of them that's been 6. For the longest time, my highest damage battle was 212,000, and it was way back in closed beta, and it was an Iowa battle. In fact, that video is still on my channel. But there's been a lot of changes since then. I mean, a lot of changes. Not only just in the game, but in how I play as well. Oh, this is a rough map for this. I had one in a Bismarck. That was 238,000. That was my highest damage prior to this one. Let's see. I've had one in a Yugamo, which was entirely guns. That was the video, I think is the title of that is Importance of Using Guns on Japanese Destroyers, I think was the title of that video. It was entirely with guns, no torpedo hits. No, that one I think was 114,000. I did have one that was over 200k in a Yugamo though. I think I've had a couple with Shima. I've had a couple with Yue Young, so it's probably more than 6. That the third best damage record? I don't know. I don't know. What's the damage record in Yamato? I honestly don't know. That'd be sweet if it was. Does somebody have a... Is it... Warships.today is not working, and it doesn't show that anyway. Is it WoW's numbers? Is that the webpage that keeps track of the highest damage games? There's got to be somebody that has had way more than that. WoW's numbers. Go. It up. Especially since we're gonna go Notzer intentionally. Okay. Gonna Notzer intentionally into the ships. Motto. I'm looking. Wait a minute. That's not what I'm looking for. Is it under leaderboards? No, because that's by player. I don't know. What's the webpage that's keeping track of that? The espionage on both of those. What? Oh. Jingles has the Why You Have to Be Mad series. I wish more WoW's YouTubers did comedy replays. Well, there was definitely some comedy in that replay. That is, those kinds of battles are only capable of being done with cooperation from your team and the enemy team. I think it was iChase that had a really good video on how those battles and like how those battles come to be and how you can game things to kind of get it to work like that so that you get more of them, but maybe not more of them, but so that you could understand the physics, I guess you could call it, of how those battles come to be, because it really is a perfect storm. You have to have the right number of battleships, the right number of cruisers, the right number of destroyers, and you have to have a team that is sailing almost broadside to you the entire time. Our first 2 salvos of that match, first 3 salvos of that match were just comedy gold. I don't know. Does somebody have the leaderboards for the Yamato damage record? I don't think it's anywhere near the top. I'd be impressed, honestly, if it was within the top 20. But anyway, Alice is asking if I'm going to revise the American Cruiser playthrough series with the new light cruiser line when it goes live. For the most part, I will, but I think there's not much that's really honestly changed with the heavy cruisers. They're all very much the same. So I don't know that too many changes are really going to be made to them in terms of like content-wise. What I do think is going to end up changing is obviously the tiers, and that's going to change consumables a little bit. He was backing up, so let's... I figured he would. Okay, so really hoping that Atago... There's that Z23 again. Tago or Z23, who wants to guess which one I'd like to go for? Is he going forwards? Well, if I'm not going to be detected, that's battleship. Hello! Welcome! You have chosen, or been chosen, to be relocated to City 17. That's going to hurt again. We're gonna 2 salvo and a Tago in a friggin' Pensacola. What ridiculousness is this? Oh. Come back out to play! I just want to play. Can I play? I just want to play. Man, even... Ooh. I bought Graf Spey, got so excited and took it straight into a game without doing a thing. No specs or anything, still got 90,000 damage. Cool game. Yeah, Graf Spey is a fantastic ship. It really is. It's very, very versatile for what it is. The heal is super nice as well. I think that's really what makes that ship good, is the heal. Because it can just get away with so much more that other ships can't. Oh, that's under lead. Also, broadside to him. Well, it still did 3k damage, and he's still ignoring me. Fantastic. I love it when enemy battleships ignore the broadside glass cannon. We are definitely getting exceptionally lucky with that right now. NAM, yeah, I was gonna say. So the damage record is 370,000 basically. Where does 295,000 come into that? Because that's a full 100k less. That's a lot less. That's more than a lot less. That's like an eternity less. I wasn't even close. I didn't even break 300k. I'm more likely to have the NA damage record for Colorado than Yami. Yeah, you see, that's been by far the best game I've ever had in that ship, and it is significantly better than any other time I've ever played it. I suck at that ship, contrary to what that video showed. And it has everything to do with the fact that I just don't deal with its lack of maneuverability very well. And it's hard to get used to that. So Russians today, what bots YouTube content? There's a large number of Russian players that are watching my channel that have been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I hesitate to call Moon Puma a Russian player, but, you know, he's been a fantastic supporter of this channel since the get-go. And a good friend, so... you know, he lives in the US, that's why I say I hesitate to call him a Russian player, but... Average damage for the Yami is 89. Yeah, I know that. That wasn't a surprise. I was just curious what where, you know, 295,000 fell in the grand scheme of the top end. I don't think that that's gonna even be within the top 20 personally, but we're gonna keep moving on this North Carolina if he lives long enough for us to get there. I doubt it, but okay. So Farragut. Take that island. Oh, he's healing, so maybe. Depending on what profile this North Carolina gives us, we might actually be able to add some significant discomfort to his day. Jesus. Alright, so New Pensacola has absolute god-awful turret traverse. It's one of the things I hate about this ship right now. Would kill to have it changed. So, yeah. See, Sparta, aka Moon Puma. He's a U.S. citizen now, but, you know, I guess technically, you'd call you, you know, a Russian player from the Ukraine? Former Soviet Union Ukraine, though. That's some good damage there. Dude, that Atago, we just scared the crap out of him. He has done very little this whole rest of this match. I mean, I guess 2 salvos and 4 citadels will cause that, but just the keks that were head from that salvo were pretty good. Charles Martel now sailing outward, so we're gonna launch it just a little bit short, shoot over the island, and and get nothing because we underlet him. Charles Martel once more, maybe? Netty? It would be nice to get at least one kill, but I don't think he's going to live long enough for us to get it. Nope. Salvo was $1 short and a day late. Let's go see if we can't bully this Otago then. Really thought U.S. cruisers were underperforming more because they didn't play them right than being weak, though most people don't want to hide behind islands a whole match. That's absolutely true. It is not a comforting gameplay. Yep, rip. Oh, Otago. Otago causing all sorts of joy in this world. No Ukrainians, they're Cossacks. Well, he was when he was living in the Ukraine, it was technically under Soviet control, so. Oh, hey! What are you doing? No! Get back here! Nobody gave you permission. Really? Game? Really? You couldn't just give me the kill? He's dead. 5-1 says he's dead. Anyway, the Russian government needs to be false for any of its people. Warish, I don't think you understand how this works. In Soviet Russia, this is not possible. I don't know if those first set of torps were... Yeah, they... Can we sneak? Nope. I love how as soon as I say, oh, we're gonna sneak this kill. Nope. Nope. 4K with HE? That's pretty stout. Oh, he's turning even. I like this new profile you're taking, Nagato. Turrets, still not traversing. Neither one of them are really... Now he's traversing. Now we have pain. Pain and suffering, pain and suffering, pain and suffering. Shoot already! Dear God. Thank you. I am glad that your aim was really good. Okay, so we're going to take this opportunity to see ourselves out the other side of this gap. We do not want to be in brawling range with either one of these battleships. Man. This has been... This stream has been great. It really has been. It's not even me being hyper cliche. That's the honest to God's truth. Really? You know, for all the hubbub they made about the 15-second reload on this thing, it really is too long. Maybe we... Oh! There's opportunity! Kill stolen! Instant Unicum match. So, yeah. Going back to the principles of U.S. heavy cruisers, AP, all the things. Look at this. We're in a tier 8 match and we ended up at the top of our team. 400,000 credits pocketed. Not too much in the potential damage part, but... Ooh, I got the hiccups. We got the beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. The what, and the what? You know, the beeps. The creeps. And the sweeps. Okay. So we are at that point in our live stream where, unfortunately, we have one battle left to go. So that means it's Montana time. Montana, you got some definite living up to do because this battle happened. Oh man, just oof. Yep. Let's go! Meanwhile, I'm gonna find my water because I need it. So, Montana plays exactly the same as all the rest of the high-tier US battleships do, except for it too has 12 guns. So did anybody find the actual leaderboards for the Yamato yet? Let's see. Yes, Spaceball's a lot. Come on now. No day is complete without at least one Spaceball reference. Monks113 super chatted 2 British pounds. You are good. I enjoy it. Well, thank you very much, Monks. I appreciate it, man. I'm sure the delay in the live stream is going to take forever for some reason. Why is it not playing it? I don't know why it's not playing it, so let me go. There it goes. $1 short and a day late. I'm $1 short and a day late. Whiskey Gaming Lounge, the Montana greater than Yamato. Usually these days, get 350k this game and show everyone what I mean. Man, I'll just be thrilled if we survive this. This match is so open. Okay. Well, yep. Okay, so here we go. We are going to... Oh, wait a minute. Yep, okay. They want to go BC. There is no way that this is going to end well. But that's alright. We're going to do good. Sorry, there was typing there. I never got past the Iowa. What is the Monty like to play? Take the Iowa and give it an extra gun and make it tanky as hell. That's probably the best way to describe this ship. Whoa, Des Moines. Hey, buddy. Mistake. Guess what you're making? Oh, yeah. Beautiful salvo. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. That was fantastic. Okay, so that's what we call exploiting cruisers and underage boats. That was ruthless and hilarious and awesome at all the same time. But as you can see... Montana has no shortage of ability to just blap things. Wow, look at that salvo. Okay, so that wasn't that impressive. Had that hit, that would have been a really good salvo. But anyway, this ship is really good at exploiting cruisers. I mean, really good at exploiting them. There is very, very few ships in this game that kill cruisers quite this efficiently. There are also very few battleships who tank this much damage quite this effectively. Buffalo. That could be a good salvo on the Buffalo, too. He's turning away. Rip. Hey, we turned him into a really bad Baltimore. We nerfed a turret for him. 2 salvos, 78,000 damage. Hoping we can continue this trend. This has been great so far. That Buffalo, ripping pepperonis there. Record for the whole game is 426. That was 10 months ago. That was, oh god, what's her name? The carrier lady that just got hired on by Wargaming. Oh, for Pete's sakes. What's her name? I can't think of it. She got it in a Hakuru. Not Miss Deathy, that's STW. Help! I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Oh, man. Femininely, thank you. Twitch coming through with the clutch there because she's a Twitch streamer. She has really good carrier gameplay, which is another reason why I'm not overly motivated to do how to play series on carriers. Another just brokenly honest group of statements. Hey, we just Citadel to conquer. Hey, everybody hold the presses. Hold the presses. Hold the press. We just Citadel'd that conqueror, okay? So, for people complaining that it can't be Citadel'd, it just got Citadel'd. And once again, we're in the right range to really exploit the ship's stealth, and that's part of the reason why we're having such a good time with this. Plus, we're in a really good position. Wow, that Baltimore clutch with the spotting of those torpedoes. Anyway, we are definitely doing we're definitely. Oh, I don't want to waste this out. Yeah, man, I was really hoping. Conqueror and Republique Love Child, not a good combo. So let's see if we can't keep them from reproducing. Just take out the Conqueror, everybody. Oi! We might not get to, you know, 200k this match, but we definitely are going to have the impact play here. Where'd that Yami go? So this would be a good one to have a spotting plane for, because I'd be able to see him. Let's see if we can't sneak the Conqueror kill before the Zhao gets him. Whoop! Nope. Wasted salvo. Okay. Targets? We're out of targets. What we do know is that there's a Yugamo down by us, and I am not hanging around to find out where he's at. This Yami is sailing in straight lines, so he's gonna get what he kind of deserves. Okay, Des Moines. So once again, we're back to hunting broadside targets, and this is where spotting is unbelievably necessary. That Kronstadt up there needs all the help that he can get, but we didn't get any hits with that last salvo. Man, that's rough. Yamato is sailing off into his death. Ogami just ate a Citadel. That's funny. Might not be funny to him, but it's funny to me. Republique. Ooh, hey, buddy. We'll just keep engaging broadside targets. And this is really what battleship play is about. And so when you have speed and some maneuverability and some stealth to really leverage your ability to flex across the map and influence battles, it becomes really, really important for your gameplay. You really maximize your potential by creating broadside targets for yourself. And failure to do so will definitely result in bad times. And they are now pushing, and we are in between them all. We're going to pop one salvo off at Richelieu, who I think is engaging me. He'd be stupid not to, especially since I'm basically broadside. Failed miserably. We did not, however. So we're gonna use this island as best we can. I would love for nothing more than to pop this Des Moines over there. I would give our ships so much more leeway in dealing with this other stuff, but we don't have the... We're just a little too close, unfortunately, to pop him. And that Harakaze's over there as well, which is always scary. I wish I was just a little bit further away from him. I really do, because I think we could get him. Missouri's broadside to us, but I don't want to take the time to turn. Because I just know that the minute that happened... Ooh, Harakaze. That's what was spotting us. Okay. We'll waste the salvo for now, because I think we're going to get at least one hit. How about 4? Jesus. There's danger right now. Des Moines. Really not in a... Maybe. We're gonna turn our guns forward. I honestly think that this Yugamo is closer than I want him to be. I was really hoping we would get that kill. Yep, okay. The Yugamo Torps, he was close enough. We're gonna straighten out a little bit here and hope that we can spot him with our scouting plane. This is so hard to scout with the scouting plane on a battleship anymore. It used to be so much easier. You used to be able to do it quite easily. Okay, he's not there. I mean, he's there. I know he's there. Hey! How about no? Arakaze. Once again. Hipper. We might not get any kills, but that Harakaze's off in this direction. Maybe this Yugamo will make a mistake. He'll make his mistake about the time that I shoot my guns at this Yami. Because I want his Citadel so bad. Not gonna get it though. Look at it. Ah, man, we're not getting quite as lucky with the positioning here.
Our team has taken the lead.
No, I want the fighter back up. Ooh, we got not detected. He's going this way.
Our victory is in sight.
So we briefly got not detected. That's a crucial piece of information that this game provided quite readily, actually. If this Harakaze... Yes, see? We're no longer detected. That means he is on this... He's behind this island right now. Yep, he is right down here. Guaranteed. 110% guarantee right now that he is down there. And this is stupid that we're chasing him, but, well, you know. I think what damage we did do, even if we don't get any kills, definitely... Oh, nope, I think he's back up here now. Yes! Good torps. Moving to minimize. We're gonna eat 2. "27 seconds until the spotter's back up. Arakaze, turn north. Got so much time. Yes! Okay, no, good call. Hey, I was wrong. Fair point. How did those torps end up from over there? Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Spotting plane back up now. And the game ends. Okay, so. That's, whew. Yep. So it's still not a bad game. We ended up not... We still finished on the top of our team. What? Ow! I don't get it. I guess potential damage-wise, and I guess what damage we did deal, I mean, Conquer, Des Moines, Buffalo, all 3 of those were almost all of our damage. That was over 100k right there. And then the rest was just kind of trickle damage. Overall, not a horrible game by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so let's kick this over to our stream schedule. So one final time, our next live stream is going to be the 12th of June 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And same bat channel, same bat place. You can check it out both on Twitch and on YouTube. We are gaining popularity in both places, which is fantastic. After this, we are going to be playing War Thunder Ground Forces. Give us about 15 minutes or so. We'll call it 15 after. So 15 after the hour, we will restart the live stream, and we will go ahead and play some War Thunder Ground Forces. We will be joined by Moon Puma and Land Warrior for sure. I believe Massfire should be available as well, so we'll have him, and maybe someone else will be in there. Maybe Michael Krieger will show up. Anyway, if you haven't checked out the Discord server, the link is in the description to the video on both Twitch and YouTube, so check that out. I hope there's a lot of people there that are willing to help you out with gameplay, specific captain builds, people to division up with, clans, you name it. It's all there. So definitely check that out. There's also a link in the description for donations if you want to. I realize that it's like well after that, but if you are going to hang around for the War Thunder stuff, which I hope you do, I hope that you guys will hang around for that. War Thunder has been kind of a fun distraction from World of Warships for a little bit. We'll get some good gameplay in there. Of course, Moon Puma will grace us with his ever so sexy voice. Land Warrior with his witty remarks, and Massfire, well, Massfire's Massfire. He kind of hits the whole full spectrum. So anyway, I'm your Peacekeeper. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys here in about 15 minutes at 15 after.